11 minutes before 7 o'clock, and we're looking live this morning at St. Patrick's Cathedral in New York City, where later today the governor will welcome Pope Francis. Before that, though, he'll become the first pope to address a joint session of Congress in Washington, D.C.
Another big day and another day of a lot of coverage of the Pope's visit to the United States. Well, a very good morning, everyone, and thank you so much for waking up with the Valley today. Kyle Bosch here with Lisa Bedeau as we're getting started with nonstop news and weather all the way up to the top of the hour to help you plan your day. And it's a story that we've been following for you since last night when it broke. Police are investigating now a fifth reported robbery in the FM area this month. And this one included an apparent assault on the clerk who was on duty.
Officers spent a couple of hours last night searching the neighborhood around the 32nd Avenue South Hornbacher store after a robbery at the nearby Holiday gas station. The holdup happened just before 9:30. A female clerk working at the time was thrown to the ground and assaulted by the suspect. But police say she's expected to be okay. They're looking for a man who was wearing all black clothing at the time. He took off on foot after grabbing an unknown amount of money.
As we mentioned, this is now the fifth robbery or attempted robbery in the FM area just this month. We'll run them down for you. Taco John's was robbed and an employee was shot in the leg. That happened on September 3rd. Then on September 11th, an employee at the Dilworth Dairy Queen got into a fight with the robber. It was a week ago last night that a group of people tried to hold up the Vista Inn on South University Drive in Fargo. Then the Casey's General Store on South University across from the Bowler was robbed late Sunday night. And of course, as we mentioned, you had the robbery last night at the Holiday Station store on South University and 32nd Avenue. Now, police say that they have no idea if these cases are connected and are still looking for suspects in all of them.
It's now 6:51. Time for weather and traffic on the ones on this Thursday morning. We're dealing with a little fog outside the window.
It's a gloomy start to our Thursday. We've got dense fog advisory in effect, and in addition to that, a flood advisory because we've had lots of rain overnight along the international border in North Dakota. That dense fog advisory in effect until 11 a.m. for parts of the eastern parts of the advisory, and then 12 p.m. beyond there toward the James River Valley. So let's take a look at our visibility. We have no visibility in Valley City. Pea soup, there, 0 right now. A quarter of a mile in Gwinner and in Oaks and over toward Jamestown. Fargo, our visibility has been going down. We're down to 3/4 of a mile. So we're at less than a mile in Fargo, so getting quite foggy in Fargo as well. If you're going to be driving around in these areas, give yourself some time, go slow. Of course, once the sun rises, keep your headlights on as you drive through the fog here. Up to the north, visibility is a little lower underneath the rain there, and then into Minnesota. We're down to a half mile in Wadena as well, and 3/4 of a mile in Bemidji. So even if you're not under the advisory, just be aware you may run into some patchy dense fog into Minnesota as well. There's that rain still ongoing west to east. It's been just traveling over the same areas overnight for hours and hours, and that's dumping quite a bit of rain, several inches of rain in that region this morning, and that's going to continue for us through the morning hours, eventually starting to wind down, and you'll finally get a break from that by around noon, even though we'll still be on the gloomy side. 59 degrees in Fargo, 57 currently in Grand Forks. Looking at our planner in Fargo today, this is a live tower cam in the background here looking off to the east. You could see the car's headlights just barely on I-94 here as people are heading in to work this morning. So visibility is down, and in addition to that, we'll have cloud cover throughout much of our day today, but temperatures will be rising back into the mid-70s for us in Fargo with some sunshine developing eventually too. So that'll be more into the afternoon hours. Right now, we're stuck with the fog that eventually will go away, but for several hours this morning, we'll have some issues. 74 degrees our high today in Fargo. For Friday, 77 will be our high, and then the weekend looks great, 81 for Saturday, and most of Sunday should be nice. It's later in the day we have a chance for some showers and storms, a high of 80 degrees with that as well. Now time for traffic on the ones. Let's check in with Valley News Live's Al Ahmet for an update.
Well, Lisa, the fog and the mist don't seem to be impacting traffic all that much. Traffic's flowing along pretty well. speeds pretty much normal, 55, 60, 65, and upwards from there. Traffic's pretty darn thick as well. Westbound Interstate 94 in particular, pretty heavy. Eastbound I-94, very, very active. We'll come over in the moderate category. I'm on northbound Interstate 29 right now. A lot of traffic out here this morning, I can tell you that. And it really bunches up right around the tri-level. Southbound I-29, not too bad. A reminder that work zone stretches from 12th Avenue North to 32nd Avenue South. Travel speeds are reduced really in a short stretch from about 13th Avenue to just past the tri-level, drop there to 40 miles an hour. Drive carefully. Oh, we have a stalled car. It is on northbound I-29, really a tough spot right by the Main Avenue, the ramp onto Main Avenue off 13th Avenue. So make sure you're looking out for that. Flashers are on. Al, I'm at Valley Today traffic.
A judge has denied a motion to suppress statements from a North Dakota woman charged with starving her teenage son to death. Jessica Jensen of Kenmare wanted certain statements she made to authorities surrounding the death of her 13-year-old son, Aiden, suppressed. The boy weighed only 21 pounds when officers found him at their home in March of last year.
Yesterday marked the one-year anniversary of the day NDSU student Tom Beerson's body was found in an RV lot in South Moorhead. Beerson had been reported missing 3 days earlier. He was last seen at a house near the NDSU campus. So far, no arrests have been made in Beerson's murder. However, Moorhead police tell us they are now working with the FBI to try and solve the case. 6:55, and in our schemes and ripoffs this morning, police in North Dakota are warning about a scam that uses the name of Publishers Clearinghouse.
Someone in Bismarck got a phone call Wednesday saying they won a big jackpot, but needed to pay the taxes first. A scammer later came to their door, and the victim handed over $8,700. Consumer advocates said you would never have to pay before receiving a legitimate prize. Valley News Live has an exclusive look at a serious question. Could the next ISIS recruits be right here in our towns, ready to wage war in the Middle East or commit terrorist acts right here at home? The FBI is keeping close tabs on that possibility.
FBI agent Kyle Loven says there are a number of agents whose sole responsibility is to attempt to locate people in our area who might be recruiting young people for ISIS. We've got a lot more on this exclusive story posted at our website. Just go to valleynewslive.com and click on this story. A brand new survey looking at the North Dakota's governor's race shows the state attorney general is the favorite so far.
Telos Associates conducted a statewide poll of 500 likely North Dakota voters from September 18th to the 20th. 59% of people were in favor of Attorney General Wayne Stenjum, with State Senator George Sinner and Lieutenant Governor Drew Wrigley at 38% and 37%.
KFGO radio host Joel Heidkamp came in with 35% favorability, but 38% viewed him as unfavorable. Tech entrepreneur and real estate developer Doug Burgum, State Senator Max Snyder, and Representative Al Carlson were all at 23% or below in the survey. There's a Fargo chef who's whipping up a delicious recipe trying to win a national competition.
Thomas is holding a hometown breakfast battle to celebrate 135 years in business. The Valley Today's Christy Larson joins us live with a chef in downtown Fargo who is competing amongst 135 chefs trying to take that top honor. Good morning, Christy.
Good morning, guys. That's right. I have Chef Eric Watson here with me. He's with Mezzaluna and Mosaic Foods, and we have made I'm going to call it a fancy French toast. I've changed the name already.
That works, fancy French toast. But yeah, we have a wild rice, smoked bacon, and mascarpone cheese stuffed English muffin French toast. It's topped with a citrus-infused cranberry compote. Yeah, we threw a little watercress on it today just to make it look pretty, but we got a little pure maple syrup on there as well.
And you're not only in this national competition, you also are in some competitions locally, too.
Yeah, both of our restaurants are up for Best Fine Dining, so Mezzaluna and Rustica. But yeah, we also have Mosaic Catering, so we definitely keep busy, and it's an exciting business, and we just love doing business in Fargo.
So when Thomas called you to create a recipe, you had no problem since you're with so many different businesses creating them every day.
No, why not? It's fun. It's fun to do, and I'm the only one representing North Dakota. So if you don't like cranberries, you still should vote for me to represent North Dakota, right? So
Right,
there you go.
yeah, no matter where you're watching from, you got to vote for him. And we do have that link up already on valleynewslive.com. You can click on that hot button to find the recipe that we made this morning for this French toast, as well as where you can vote. And Kyle and Lisa, he is nice enough. He said he would send you guys back one. Otherwise, he knew you guys might beat me up a little, but I better do some taste testing now.
We'll vote for him then.
Yeah, exactly.
He's buying our votes, and it works.
Bribery with food is accepted all the time on the Valley Today. Christy Larson reporting live for us in downtown Fargo this morning. Thanks, Christy.
Let's get our answer now to our question of the morning on Facebook. Today's question, the average man owns 4 of these.
The answer,
I think I stumped everyone here.
pairs of pants, but it's specific, that are too short.
That's
Wow.
funny. Like women, like I probably have like 8 pairs of pants that don't fit or like too small
Right.
or too
You
big,
can't possibly
but not too
get
short.
rid of them.
Yeah.
No, you never know.
No.
That's a matter of opinion, too. Like,
Yes.
the guy might think it's just fine.
That's true. This is according to
These
wives.
pants fit great around the waist. I don't know what you're worried about.
Exactly.
Thanks for waking up with the Valley Today. More local news and weather for you right here in just 25 minutes.
Have a great rest of your Thursday, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow morning.